What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we are talking about some big news in NBA 2K20 on MyTEAM. So if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We upload more MyTEAM videos here than anywhere else, and it'll be the first place you get MyTEAM news on YouTube, lads. This is going to be the first place, and if you want to see this news first, go follow me on Twitter. A link will be in the description, lads. So, we all know what day today is. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. I still got a bit to do. Like, I need to complete. I have one more steal for Cole Anthony. Did I get all the blocks? I'm trying to think what I need to do. I need to get the Oakley assists, the Lucas boards. These two are really easy. I can't afford Kobe, and then these two. I need to complete all of these ones because these are pretty easy, and then I'll do these ones over the weekend. Season Rewind 2 ones are not worth it. They're just not worth it at all. And the Isaiah Roby, I'll probably get Darius Garland. The reason why I tried to get him was because the blocks were quite easy. I'm still 8 steals off for Garland. The assist one is very, very easy. So, I don't know how I feel about that one. I probably will go and get it done. Yeah, I'll probably do it on Saturday because I'll make the like all-time Cavs squad build and I'll probably put Garland in there instead of Sexton. That's what I'm pointing at. Because he's not terrible. The worst thing ever is the Isaiah Roby one. If you guys don't know, basically, the Thunder 3v3 assists, this was originally score. So this was originally Cavalier or Thunder score, but it glitched out. So it said score 125 points, but the points didn't count. It was only assists. It was glitched. But instead of changing it, instead of fixing it, they just, instead of doing what would be the more difficult thing, the slightly more difficult thing, and changing the challenge to score this many points, like that would have been more difficult to do because it probably would have said go clicking into one extra menu and then changing the outcome. Instead, they just edited the text, which probably took three less clicks of a button for the programmer. I'll probably take, you know what, probably 3 more clicks of a button it would have taken for them to actually make this a score instead of just changing the text title. But it's 2K for you. It's 2K for you. But if you guys are wondering what is coming tomorrow, 2K have liked a tweet, and this is how 2K a lot of the time do end up leaking their, cards. So let's have a look right here. That is not the right tab. That is just showing off the music. Here we are. So this is it right here, the MyTEAM Twitter. So new Danny Granger and Kirilenko card would be cool. Sixers Insider tweeted that on the 31st of May, which was 2 weeks ago. And then that tweet was like, which means we're probably getting both Danny Granger and Andrei Kirilenko. We are probably getting both of those cards. And I just want to see, has there been any like quote tweets? There's a bunch of quote tweets. Good old Amir. I'm actually finding these guys post funny. I'm like the all money spent guys. Like they're obviously trolls, but I do find them kind of funny. Like, I didn't even realize. I remember I replied to one of him, not realizing he was a troll at one stage. 10-minute video by DBG. Yeah, fair. Quote tweets. I'm not going to say what that is. Looks like new Granger and AK. 2K just liked a tweet. Here come the leaks. New Danny Granger and or AK. Yeah, that's what it seems. So let's have a look at what I tweeted out. I tweeted out a few things here. So I said retro surely tomorrow. And my reasoning for the retro is, if you guys don't remember, so we're going to go into 2K Empty Central. These guys are iconic. And you guys might not know why they're iconic. They're iconic because of this game right here. Both of these guys, Andrei Kirilenko and Danny Granger. So they're both, I'm pretty sure they're both Opal small forwards. They actually, no, their Opals weren't even diamond small forwards. It was their diamond cards that were iconic. Forget about their better cards. They had better cards throughout the year. With Danny Granger and maybe AK was a power forward. Andrei Kirilenko. These were the 2 best cards in the game. Basically, he came out on November the 1st, and Andrei Kirilenko was the 1,000 card reward. He was day 1. These were the 2 best cards in the game until like March. They literally were. You know anything about these guys, the history of these guys, I think it could be these guys could be a retro 2K19. That's my only logic for these guys coming together. it would, like, considering we haven't seen retro since season 5, like, it would be a good time for retros. Like, we haven't seen a retro since the Derrick Rose retro. It would be a really good time. And I know we already have a specific retro for this card. Like, I know we already have a retro for this specific card, so it's not going to be this one. But we can't forget there was a Dark Matter or Galaxy Opal at that stage, Andrei Kirilenko. I'm 99% sure there was both a Galaxy Opal Andrei Kirilenko and there was a Opal Granger later on in the year. The thing with Opal Granger, like, nobody was that high on Opal Granger because he was just the same as the Diamond. Hey, where's Danny Granger? There he is. Like, AK, they just played the exact same. It doesn't matter. Like, in this game, Hall of Fame badges did not mean everything. Like, 2K19 was the last decent gameplay I think we've had in 2K, where there weren't 75 Hall of Fame badges, and Hall of Fame badges didn't mean as much. But at the end of the year, there was a set called Fan Favorites. Well, there were packs called Fan Favorites, but the cards were like Throwback Elites. They were like the main things in 19. But yeah, these guys were the iconic players, and the reason was because they had base 11. They had base 11, and there were reviews on this site. Man, I miss 2K. I wish 2KDB, like, if 2KDB becomes like somewhere in between, like if it becomes like 2K Central in terms of like its custom cards and its draft modes and everything, that would be an elite website. But like, look at these stats, man. In fairness, these are the type of stats you see on a card in like March, and this card had the best stats in the game. Like, Granger stats were seen as god tier back then, and this would just be a bang average player. You'd have people complaining about his low post defensive IQ being 80. But yeah, these were so iconic. So I think we might get these. Well, these cards specifically weren't iconic. These cards were iconic, but I reckon we see both of these right here. I reckon we see both of these right here as the retros, because they are obviously the higher overalls, and this was the game where Danny Granger and AK were the best, and they were the best because of base 11. And there were another few guys that were really iconic in that game as well, and I tweeted out that I hope we see some of them. So I tweet a retro tomorrow. This game is boring. Need to bring back glitch reality. I'm sorry. Like, do we not forget how bad glitch reality was? We got like 3 content drops in 3 weeks. We didn't get moments cards for a month. It was, as you can see right here, trending in Ireland. Season 6, it was embarrassing. New promo. I don't know, retro go Kareem. I mean, I think I wouldn't be that surprised to see retro go Kareem instead of invincible Kareem. But then we also tweeted out, surely if we're getting AK and Granger, it's time to give us usable Hito Turklen and Gilbert Arenas. We need the 2K19 base 11 bros. Pack name, 2K19 base 11 teams. I mean, Jameson did come out in Dark Matter. Unfortunately, Jameson is not coming out. But if we can get a great release Bob Pettit, if they can fix Hito's release, if they can give us AK, Danny Granger, Bob Pettit, if they can give us those guys. I'm trying to think who else. Walt Frazier was a base 11 demon as well, but not many people had him. James Worthy was a base 11 demon. I know we already have a Dark Matter Worthy. Trying to think who else were base 11 guys. Amir Johnson had base 11. I think Frank Jackson had base 11 in that game. Base 11's garbage, by the way. They have to give them all X in base. Or Ray Allen base. Oh, Gugliotta. Oh my god, how did I forget Googs? How did I forget Gugliotta? Does Gugliotta only have his Amethyst card this year? Yeah, how did I forget Gugliotta? We need a new Googs card. He was insane. Googs was absolutely insane. But let's have a look at what the animations are on Granger and AK anyway, because that's kind of important. So with AK, like, he's obviously going to be able to curry only on next gen because he's 235 pounds. He's not going to be currying on current gen. It's unlikely to give him steady, but he's going to have base 98. He's probably going to get Pro 2 anyway, and he'll get Pro 3 behind the back. He's basically going to be Ferry. That's it. He's going to be Ferry, but slightly smaller and slightly better stats. He's going to be just another Ferry. And then Granger, assuming they give Granger his base 29, because I wouldn't see there be any reason to get rid of his base 29. They're probably just going to give him base 29 a very quick. And for me, he's going to be still 6'9". He's got a really long wingspan. He's going to be a very solid 2-guard when they give him all of his boosts. And he's going to be like a different release Paul George. Or, if you want to say taller, Glenn Robinson can play the 2. they're probably like what to expect. I reckon Paul George with a different release is probably the best way to describe Granger, because I actually do really like Granger's player build. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. That is the video. Are you guys interested tomorrow? Are you guys interested in these cards? Because to an extent I am. Like, again, I'm pretty set with my team. If my team doesn't, if I don't get an upgrade for the rest of the year, I'm happy with my team. Like, I really am. There are no guys that I'm not happy with, because again, I'll be getting Lucas soon enough. By soon, I mean like not in the next week, probably 2-3 weeks, I'll be getting Luca. And look, I'm happy with my squad. I am happy with my squad, and I don't really want to grind the game too much over the next while, because like I just want to have fun for the last couple of months of 2K. So that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.